to be home. And nobody and nothing can stop me from coming home. My suspension, not only is it illegal, because the signatures that were used attached to my suspension were all attendance sheets. They were not signatures that were generated by senators themselves. But while we wait unto God, because you see, God does things in miraculous ways. God's time is different. I have had to sit back and ask myself, what have I done wrong? Should I have kept quiet, maybe? But whatever it is, I know that if that time ever comes, whereby you will have to face the verification of the signatures, I trust that you will speak your truth. That you gave your mandate to Senator Natasha Akpabio, and you are not ready to lose her as your senator till the year 2027. And if we decide to continue, we will still win again if we decide. On the 14th of March at 10:30 p.m. mind you, 2 days before that, which was on the 12th, Akpabio had called Governor Dodo on the phone that he should commence my recall. But Governor Dodo told him it would be impossible. Yes. No, hold on. This is what Governor Dodo said on the 12th. Listen. He said, on the 12th of March, Akpabio spoke to Governor Dodo to recall me. But he told him to be impossible because the masses are with her, the people are with her. But Akpabio was not satisfied. He then sent for Yahaya Bello. And it was actually Senator Asukwo from Cross River that drove Yahaya Bello from Hilton Hotel. I was informed of everything. And when I got to know, hold on, the meetings was in 2 folds. He told him to commence my recall. And that he was going to fund it. Of course, monies changed hands that night. The second thing he told him was that he should try and kill me. I didn't make this public, but I wrote to the IG of police. And Akpabio told Yahaya Bello, I am saying, stand by what I've said. He told him that he should make sure that killing me does not happen in Abuja, it should be done here. So it will seem as if it's the people that killed me here. I didn't make that public, but we did notify the security agencies of that. It has not been an easy journey. It's just that I had it all, I kept it all inside. It's not been an easy journey. The empowerments you saw here, the police stations that we built, the schools we're rehabilitating, the numerous water projects, it had to take a whole lot of lobbying amongst my colleagues, ministers, and many others to get this project to you. It's not as if they were giving on the platter of gold. I went out there in Abuja and I worked for you. I used the office that you gave me to work for your good. But as I worked, I created enemies. As I worked diligently, as I brought the dividends of democracy to you, I created enemies among some of my colleagues. There were some that felt I subjected them to ridicule. They told me, Natasha, your empowerments, by your empowerments, you're making our constituents insult us. So I kept on apologizing to them. Distinguished, I'm sorry, that's not my intention. Distinguished, I'm sorry, that's not my intention. But in my heart, I knew that I had promised that I would spend every day working in Abuja for your good. And even though I apologize for them, I will not apologize for bringing good to you. Yes, I stand by my words. I was harassed by my Senate President, who thought it was normal for him to get what he wanted. A beautiful woman, I want you, so I should have you. But he didn't get that through me. Ebira women are not cheap. Ebira women are women of dignity. You might see an Ebira woman, if she's divorced because she just did not feel connected to that marriage, but that does not make her a bad person. But I will say this, from the time I told him no, things got difficult for me there, but I still kept it here. I was still focused on my work. Senator Ireti mentioned that of all the 4 female senators, I enjoyed the most privileges. But I want to let her know, what she thought was privilege was actually sponsored by my husband or myself, not the Senate President. The fact that many people thought that because the Senate President was friends with my husband, therefore all the projects I had here, he was the one who gave me. And it's so silly, he gave me nothing. So I'm telling Senator Ireti, I did not enjoy more privileges than she herself enjoyed or the other women. I actually suffered more. But because I did not want to put out my pain, I wanted to keep that harassment in secret. That was why I kept on working. Even if it had to require me spending my own personal money, I had to do it. And people thought it was Akpabio doing all for me. That's not so.
Thank you.
It's good I put it right. But the peak of it happened on the 30th of January. This year, on the 30th of January 2025, there was the groundbreaking ceremony of the 5 mini LNGs in Ajakuta. That project angered him, and I'm saying it on camera. He got very angry, and he called a number of people in the cabinet, questioned them. How come that project found its way here? And he said, in his words, he said, how can such resources, gas from the Niger Delta, be moved to the north? That he will stop it. And I will prove to you what he did. After the Senate President removed me, by the way, it is because of the 5 LNG projects that Akpabio removed me from the Committee of Local Content. Because he said, ever since he made me as the chairperson of Local Content, I have used that office to promote the North. That was what he said. So 5 days after the groundbreaking ceremony, he removed me from the committee to the Committee on Diaspora. And that's okay. I took it in good faith. But what happened after that? He commissioned the Senate President, Godswill Akpabio, commissioned his SLA, his senior legislative aide on Niger Delta, Dr. Ominimini, who is also the Secretary of Pandef. He commissioned him to start online and media propaganda against the 5 LNG plants. You can search on Google, you will see. Dr. Ominimini sponsored a lot of write-ups calling on President Tinubu to cancel the 5 LNG projects. It's all there, you can see it. Check Tribune, Vanguard, This Day. You see Google Dr. Ominimini. And I asked, are we not human beings here? Don't we deserve projects? Don't we deserve development in Kogi Central, Kogi State?
Yes.
Is Kogi State not part of Nigeria? How can the Senate President, who is the Senate President for the entire country, how can he use his office to promote regional divide? Akpabio is not the Senate President for South-South. He's the Senate President for Nigeria. And it is wrong for Akpabio to use his office to commission and task his SLA, Dr. Minimini, to call for the cancellation of the 5 LNG plants. 5 LNG plants. Those 5 LNG plants were approved by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And for the fact, please, can you give him the applause? Yes. The five mini LNG projects, they were approved by an executive order of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Akpabio does not have the power to stop it. Akpabio does not have the power to stop that project.
We are celebrating our senator. We are here to welcome her for Salah holiday, for all the struggle. I want to appreciate her. That's why we are gathering here to welcome her in peace.
No, where are they? Where are they 250,000? Where are they? Where are they? Are they the one that vote her? How can they recall her? They are not the one that vote her. We are the one that vote her, and we are here to welcome her to her great home of Kogi State. So they can't recall her because they are not the one that votes her.